KIK-FM 107 and the Talking Heads with Making Flippy Floppy from their new album Speaking in Tongues and Wishing from a Flock of Seagulls. We're actually less than a week away from the date the flock plays the Jube. That's next Monday night along with the Fix. Starting off the show, we had Computer Cowboy, which is dedicated to all the modern cowboys in Calgary. It's good to see the Stampede is doing well. The cumulative total so far as of the first 4 days is 375,000 folks who visited the Stampede grounds, which is an increase of about 5,700 from the same time last year. And it's a good one this year. I'm going to try to get down once or twice more before the end of the week in between all of my stampeding, which is different from stampede going, I guess. Coming up, we have some rock and roll from Joan Jett. KIK-FM 107 and Rock the Casbah with The Clash and Bob Seger, Long Twin Silver Line. If you feel like being a good Samaritan, there are some people around that could use your blood. The Calgary General Hospital is having a summer blood donor clinic tomorrow. Make that Thursday, July 14th. In the morning between 11 and 12:30 and in the afternoon between 2 and 4. It's taking place in the residence gym, and that's at 841 Center Avenue East. And it's on Thursday. We've got another Kick Stampede report for you now. This one's brought to you by the Tax Shop and PhotoFast. Listen, if you're into hot guitar, this guy's one of the hottest around. His name is Stevie Ray Vaughan. And this is Love Shot Baby on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 and Loverboy and Hot Girls in Love. You know, sometimes Loverboy reminds me of Peter Pan. You know, they never want to grow up. Coming up in just a moment, we've got something from Tears for Fears. And at 7 o'clock, tonight's Scoops let you know what's going on in Calgary during the Stampede for nightlife. KIK-FM 107 with some 50s music in the 80s from ELO, that is Rock and Roll is King, and Ultravox and Reap the Wild Wind. Coming up at 8:45 tonight on Turntable, we'll have a set of music sent to us by Les Gunther of Calgary, and Les gets a copy of the new Double Live Peter Gabriel album for taking part in Turntable. That's your music show weeknights. KIK-FM 107 and Toronto, and Get It On Credit, and Coney Hatch, also from Toronto, and Don't Say Make Me. If you enjoyed the Coney Hatch, you'll be more on it later on tonight. Lee Friesen will be featuring the new Coney Hatch album on Focus at 10 o'clock. It's 23 degrees, and there's a chance of some showers tomorrow, not tonight. And it'll be nice and warm again tomorrow. Lows overnight going down to around 10. The Police on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 out of Toronto. That's a new band called the Boys Brigade. They've just released a very, very hot debut album. It was actually produced by Geddy Lee of Rush, which is really interesting because the Boys Brigade don't sound anything at all like Rush sound. But then Geddy Lee is a man of many talents, and I never knew what a good producer he was. Boys Brigade, a band to look out for in the future. Coming up, we have some Styx and a band called Fur. KIK-FM 107 from Germany. That's Taco and Putting on the Ritz, and Fur and Doot Doot. If you're looking for something weird to do on the weekend, you can always stop by to the Calgary Zoo. Strange places, zoos. And the zoo is open on the weekend for Zoo Calgary Stampede breakfasts, whoop-up breakfasts, in fact. And you get an all-you-can-eat Western grubs at the snack bar for $2.50, and little kids under 12 half price. Bands will be performing in the afternoon, and the zoo hours are Thursday through Sunday till 8:30. And if you want to get in touch with the zoo, you can call them at 265-9310. KIK-FM 107 and Teenage Heads and Dangerous Imagination, Let Me Go from Heaven 17. During Stampede, don't forget Humble Howard is down at the Four Seasons for breakfast every morning, joined by Sharon Costello and Tom Tompkins with news and sports, respectively. You can join them for breakfast and watch them talk live from the Wheat Sheaf Room. Until Friday, they'll be there for Stampede. KIK-FM 107 and Blue Peter and the Unchained Heart and Peter Gabriel. And Swimming, I Go Swimming from his new double live album. 23 degrees, and it's supposed to go down to around 12 overnight. Tomorrow, another sunny day with highs around 24 degrees. KIK-FM 107 and FM, and Phasers on Stun, and David Bowie, Suffragette City, going back to the Ziggy Stardust days. I wonder what his concert's going to be like this time around. Don't forget, there still are tickets available for the David Bowie Express. KIK is bringing that up to Edmonton on August the 7th. Tickets are $51. You get your ride there and back and good seats at the show. Tickets are available at Bass for the Bowie Express. We have a turntable set coming up in about 15 minutes and some ZZ Top on the way. This is Stevie Nicks on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107 and ZZ Top and the Tube Snake Boogie and Bonnie Tyler. It's a jungle out there from her album Faster Than the Speed of Light. A lot of people get troubles with their landlords, or landlords have problems with their tenants. If you need some information on how to cope with this legally, there's some workshops on landlord and tenant concerns given by Calgary Legal Guidance, and it's 2 weeks from Tuesday. And it's free. You just have to pre-register at 230-4680. That's Calgary Legal Guidance. Hi, I'm Jaime Wohl, and welcome to Turntable. That's your music show. Every weeknight at this time, we set aside 15 minutes for you to program the radio station with any songs you want, as long as they're in a theme. Tonight, we have a letter from Les Gunther, and his set of songs is about emotions. This is Aerosmith on KIK-FM 107. KIK-FM 107, that's Billy Squire, Emotions in Motion, Circus with Real Emotion, and Sweet Emotion, that's Aerosmith. And the concept came from Les Gunther of Glendale in Olds, Alberta. And Les has actually sent us 7 different ideas for turntable. Amazing. So I had a lot of choice. That's always a good idea. If you send in more than one idea, then we have a choice. And if someone else has sent in your idea, which happens quite a lot actually, then we can just pick the other one. Or in Les's case, 7 different ideas for turntable. That's worth a double album, Les. You got Peter Gabriel's new Peter Gabriel Plays Live for helping us out on turntable. If anybody else has an idea that they think would sound good on the radio, 3 or 4 songs that have something in common, just send it in to us. You get yourself a free album from the Hit Kickers list. Our address is Turntable, care of KIK-FM 107, 1324 17th Avenue Southwest. And the postal code is T2T OC3. Just 3 or 4 songs that have something in common. It's worth a hot new album for you. That's it for me. Catch you again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Happy stampeding. Lee's next.